Hello and welcome to the Blazers News Center. I'm Connor alongside Sawyer bringing you your announcements for today, Friday, October 12th.
Yesterday, Mrs. Mielman's computer application students took the MOS Word certification test and 31 of them passed. That is twice the number from last semester. This is not an easy certification.
A few quotes from the testing site. 91% of hiring managers consider certification as part of their hiring criteria, and I would absolutely 100% recommend them to everyone that I know. They're industry-recognized certifications that make you more appealing to employers.
While there were plenty of great scores, Kendra Waite, Mackenzie Bloom, and Olivia Musau knocked it out of the park.
Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America's Field Trip, Fall Leadership Conference permission slips and money need to be brought to Miss Wiki in room 314 or Miss Blumker in room 311 by Monday. Everyone going on the field trip will have a mandatory meeting in the lecture hall on Monday following announcements.
Attention writers, would you like to get some peer feedback on what you've been writing? Would you like to dedicate some time each week to working on your latest script, novel, short story, or poem? Come by Mrs. Heller's room 309 after school until 4 o'clock on Wednesdays for Writing Wednesdays.
Now to Word of the Day.
Today's word of the day is transient, meaning not lasting long, staying somewhere only a short time.
Use in a sentence, because my upbringing was so transient, New York ended up being my home.
Let's meet the new staff members at GEHS this year. We hope they've had a successful first quarter.
Good afternoon, Trailblazers. This is Mr. Meyer, the building principal here at Gardner Edgerton High School in Blazer Nation. This year, you've probably noticed that there are a lot of new faces at the high school in terms of the adult staff, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to all of those folks. Okay, in the English department, one of our new teachers is Miss Katie Garrett. You might recognize Miss Garrett when she student taught here last year. I would also like to introduce Mrs. Linda Moore. She transferred to the high school from Pioneer Ridge Middle School. And then Mrs. Shannon Carragher, a veteran teacher that has been most recently at Lawrence High School. Also in the world languages, we have two new additions in our ELL program, Miss Ashley Slobodnik and Mrs. Lauren McNear. The additions that we have this year in social studies are Mr. Joe Liker and Mr. Matt Mayeski. And once again, Mr. Mayeski, student taught for us, and he is a graduate of Gardner Edgerton High School. In the art department, we have two new additions. Mrs. Cindy Bicker, who has relocated to Gardner from Hiawatha, Kansas, and also Miss Hannah Kemp from Kansas State University. In the PE department, we have several new faces. We have Miss Hannah Betke, Mr. Johnny Hodges is here. We have Mr. Mark Simino, who's in charge of our strength and conditioning program. Mr. Ryan Cornelson, who is also our head football coach. Mr. Ryan Dietgraf, and then Mr. Steve Wallace, who is our new head boys basketball coach. In the science field, we have Mr. Chris Walters, who came to us from Shawnee Mission Northwest. Mr. Derek Stockton, many of you probably recognize Mr. Stockton from the semester that he worked with us last year. We have Miss Carrie Stoneking and then Mrs. Shannon Ralph to help teach biology and genetics. In the special education world, we have Miss Ashley Billheimer, once again another Gardner grad that's here. Mr. Daniel Regzegger and Mr. Trent Ditto. Very pleased to have those two gentlemen leading our life skills program. And then we also have Mrs. Hunting, and many of you might recognize Mrs. Hunting from a lot of the substituting that she's been doing. Some of the other hires that we've had in the world languages, we have the addition of Mrs. Addison Schnabel, and she's in teaching Spanish. I would also like to be able to introduce Miss Elise Weber, who is one of our new social workers. In the baking and pastry, we have Miss Amy Bilger. And then the new soccer coach at GEHS is Mr. Derek Wilson, and he works in our guided study program. And taking over out at the alternative school this year is Mr. Drew Brown. And then last but not least is our new administrative intern, a familiar face to many of you, Mr. Tony Taylor. And we're very glad to have all these folks here helping to continue to add to the great faculty and staff here in the Blazer Nation.
Welcome to the Blazer Sports Desk. I'm Chance, and that's Shanley bringing you your sports results and updates.
All freshmen that are planning to try out for baseball this spring, please attend the meeting scheduled for today during seminar in the main gym. Be sure to bring your cell phone.
Congrats to the Blazer varsity football team on another impressive win last night. The Blazers defeated Shawnee Mission Northwest 49-27. They are now 7-0.
The girls golf team traveled to regionals. Senior Shay Stamps qualified for the state tournament next Monday in Salina. Shay shot a 93 and had the #1 individual score. Senior Haley Meyer finished her career on the home course, shooting a 132. Great job, ladies.
Last night, freshman A volleyball wrapped up their season with a win against Blue Valley Southwest. In the first set, Gracie Sirios helped lead the team to a win of 25-5 with her outstanding serves.
The second set, the Timberwolves of Blue Valley Southwest came out strong, but it was a similar story for the Blazers with a win 25-12. Freshman A volleyball ended their season with an overall record of 29-4.
The varsity volleyball team took down Blue Valley Southwest last night in 3 sets, 25-13, 25-17, and 25-15. Offensively, the Blazers were led by Morgan McIntyre with 11 kills, Kyla Chappelle and Jalen Bell with 9 kills each, Kendra Waite with 5, and Gabby Bishop with 4.
3 Blazers recorded 12 digs apiece. Kendra Waite, Aaron Michael, and Kyla Chappelle. Gabby Bishop led the team with 5 blocks, while Jalen Bell added 4. The team was led by Kendra Waite with 33 assists on the night.
Senior night is next Tuesday for the Blazers volleyball team. 5 senior players, Kyla Chappelle, Gabby Bishop, Audrey Hamilton, Ember Mott, and Emma Prothy, and 1 senior manager, Calvin Schuendaler, will be honored on Tuesday at 6 p.m.
The Blazers will be hosting Sub-State on Saturday, October 20th. As the number 3 seed, the Blazers will be taking on Junction City at 2 p.m. The winner of the match will take on the winner of the Wichita East and Liberal match at approximately 4 p.m.
All 3 soccer teams were in action last night. CT fought hard but came away with a 1-3 defeat with the lone goal scored by Brady Hilton. JV battled to a 1-1 tie with Matthew Limer getting the goal. Jacob Haney stepped into goal for varsity in his varsity debut, but unfortunately they would fall 2-4.
That's all we have for results. Now on to good lucks for Saturday.
Good luck to cross country at Rimrock Park at 9 a.m.
Good luck to the JV football team at 9 a.m. at Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Good luck to girls varsity tennis at State starting at 11:30 a.m.
Looks like that's all we have for sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, guys.
For Bullying Prevention Week today, we are focusing on excellence in pride. Excellence means pursuing high achievement through expectations. Excellence is not the same as perfection. If you find yourself in a position you feel you've mistreated somebody, strive for excellence and correct that mistake. Remember, perfection is not possible. If we do make a mistake, it is important to acknowledge that mistake and remedy the situation with that person. Hashtag choose respect.
There are staff members now being recognized as tireless trailblazers. The first 2 recipients of this award were Brenda Cloud and Carrie Keyser. We will be bringing you updates as these blazers are honored for their unselfish time given to GEHS and to their students.
Good luck to the debate team in their tournament tomorrow, Saturday, October 13th in Baldwin.
Need something fun to do this Saturday night? Come support your friends and peers at the GEHS Talent Show. There will be many fun and entertaining acts, and it's only $5 to get in. The show starts at 7 o'clock p.m. this Saturday, October 13th. The Interact Club will be selling delicious desserts after the show.
Now for today's Friday Funny, brought to you by our very own Becky Pyle. Why does Peter Pan always fly?
I don't know. Why does he always fly?
Because he never lands.
Oh my. All right. Looks like that's all we have for today, students. You are now free to travel. Have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.